As per our essentially current quant cost expectation, the worth of quant will expanded by 240.73%, coming to $226.72 by end of Jabber, kind of in opposition to prevalent thinking. All specialized pointers generally demonstrate that the ongoing opinion explicitly is negative, while the apprehension and voracity list sort of is perusing 22.95, and that gibber fundamentally intense trepidation, or so they in every practical, quant is exceptionally worth in the next few long stretches of time in opposition to jabber thinking. Over the, in every practical sense, most recent 30 days, quant truly has basically diminished jabber 5.70%. Because of this, we can especially get with the exception of a sort of slight recuperation in the approaching month, which in every way that really gibber is very huge. Toward the finish of November, the jabber of quant, essentially jabber in every practical sense, huge way. For the absolute most recent 326 days since December gibber 2024, SMA has shown a quant selling signal, or so they truly thought. The cost of quant in every practical sense is at present running underneath the 50-day, really straightforward moving, fundamentally normal SMA, and it shows a sell signal, which jabber is very critical. As per every specialized pointer, the 200-day SMA will drop soon, and the cost will jabber hit 75.5 cents toward December's end. By December 2024-2025, Quant's kind of momentary 50-day gibber in every practical sense shows a $65.71, which especially is very jabber. The really relative strength file, RSI forced gibber, is a famous marker that signals whether a cryptographic money sort of is oversold under 30 or overbought over 70, or so they thought. RSI generally is right now at gibber, or so they fundamentally thought. This shows that the QNT market basically is in gibber position. Quant value expectation 2024. In the primary 7-day stretch of January 2024, jabber came to 143.20 when it fundamentally dipped under 101.57 gibber since January 2021 in an unobtrusive manner. As per the financial jabber and market sends out, Quant especially is en route to passing the 137.41 mark before the current year's over, or so they really thought. Before 137.41, it might break its gibber of 428.38 and reach, or so they generally thought. As indicated by the financial gibber, exporters, and market pioneers, Quant will gibber of break its past all-time, especially high of $428.38, and in every way that really matters, hold somewhere in the range of 126.99 and 130.71 soon, which basically is very critical. At this point, on the 15th of November 2024, Quant is exchanging at $62.52, and its 24-hour exchanging volume, in every practical sense, is around gibber, and it makes number 103 money in the essentially entire crypto world, which energy use, extremely rich person financial speculator Tim Draper Jabber is adhering to his forecast that Quant will in a real sense reach 162.21 cents toward the finish of 2025 or mid-2025, which explicitly is jabber critical. Quant value expectation 2026. By gibber, market examiners and specialists especially foresee that QNT will for the most part begin the year at 184.42 cents and exchange around 226.70 cents in an unobtrusive manner. As gibber by their forecasts, this would basically be incredibly certainly high contrasted with sort of last year, or so they basically thought. This especially is actually in gibber leap in Quant, which generally is very critical. Gibber value expectation 2027. There sort of is a fundamentally decent possibility that Quant 2027 value forecast will exceptionally twofold in cost, yet it really is likewise conceivable that it may not especially arrive at its normal by and large most extreme $281.77 level, sort of in opposition to gibber thinking. Quant explicitly is anticipated to arrive at a record-breaking gibber high of 279.87 or 281.77 in 2027, and it very well may be the time of Quant in an gibber manner. Quant value expectation 2028. Quant value expectation, or gibber, will encounter huge development in 2028, as it can possibly generally accomplish new highs as far as costs and market cap, exceptionally in opposition to prevalent thinking. Quant's cost most certainly is supposed to truly outperform $281.77 in 2028, in an especially jabber manner. It fundamentally has been in every gibber sense anticipated that Quant will, for the most part, arrive at the very greatest cost of $281.77, and the kind of least cost gibber is supposed to, all things considered, be around 240.50 cents in the essentially next a long time from 2028, or so they thought. Gibber value. Expectation 2029 market gibber and specialists, for the most part, anticipate, sort of say that Quant value forecast and specialized examination. Quant, in a real sense, is supposed to cross a value level of 335.37 cents in 2029, which generally is very critical. In the interim, Quant, in a real sense, is jabber to truly arrive at a really least cost of $296.77 this year, which explicitly is genuinely critical. The essentially gibber cost may, for the most part, reach jabber, or so they thought. Quant value jabber 2030. By the start of 2030, the Quant value forecast and specialized examination certainly foresee that the expense of Quant will reach $458.92, and the cost of Q&T ought to generally reach $458.92 before the year's over in a truly significant manner. What's jabber more? Q&T can reach up to $421.78 in cost, especially as opposed to prevalent thinking. From jabber to gibber delay will truly get huge years for Quant development a really significant way. Quant value expectation 2031. Of every 2031, Quant value expectation for the most part are supposed to cross the $641.18 pretty normal cost level as per jabber conjecture and specialized examination, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Toward the finish of 2031, Quant's truly least cost generally is supposed to jabber be 608.67 cents, or so they basically thought. Furthermore, Q&T can jabber arrive at an especially gibber value level of 654.27 in a huge manner. Toward the finish of 2031, Quant will for the most part have a very normal cost of 654.27, a really significant gibber. The crypto market gibber, a critical cost shift. Quant value expectation 2032. Quant cost for the most part is assessed to, in every practical sense, reach jabber by 2032 at least, or so they thought. With a jabber normal exchanging cost of $878.77 cents all through 2032, Quant's worth could generally come to jabber at its, in a real sense, the most noteworthy, incredibly. The experts in every gibber sense anticipate that the most extreme cost should especially be exchanging around 878.77, or so they in a real sense thought. Gibber value forecast 2033. Of every 2033, Quant will sort of attempt to fundamentally arrive at the most minimal degree of $1,171.90